Hi, welcome to the tutorial on residual plot. By the end of this topic, you will be able to plot residual plot for a regression model, compare two models by looking at the residual plots. So let us now understand what do we mean by the term residual plot. The term residual means the difference between the predictions and the actuals. And a residual plot is nothing but a scatter plot of this difference. So let's calculate the residual now and observe the results on a scatter plot. To make the residual plot, we first calculate the difference between the predicted values and actual sales price in both the models. And then we store the results in the variables mean difference and the grade mean difference. We will plot the residuals using matplotlib, where the y-axis represents the residuals. K is again used to create a list of indices for the data points. L here is a list of zeros which will represent the residual of a perfect model where predictions are exactly the same as actuals, and in such case the residuals would be 0. First, we plot the residual plot for the overall mean of the sale price, for which we plot the scatter plot using the plt.scatter, in which we pass the indices along x-axis, which is represented by k, and on the y-axis we put the residual for model 1. In the second plot, we plot the mean housing sale price with respect to the overall grade. Therefore, we again pass the indices as k, and for the y-axis we pass the residual for model 2. In this plot also, the green line in the middle represents the 0 line, that is residuals for a perfect model, which would be 0. We can clearly see the difference between the two plots, and the first model has a larger spread of residuals as compared to the second model, which means that the second model is closer to the 0 line, that is the perfect model. This verifies our assumption that mean regression based on a categorical feature will give better results. With this, we have learned how to visualize the outcome of any model and the goodness of its prediction. But so far, we have only visualized a model. You must be wondering if there is a mathematical way that gives us a quantifiable metric using which we can assess a model as well as compare it with other models? Yes, there is, and we will find out about the same in the next tutorial.